Welcome to the Unapologetic Mompreneur, the podcast for mums with an online business who are ready to take back their time, home, business, and self so they can restore the balance and thrive, both at home and at work, without feeling like they have to choose between the two. I'm your host, Sarah Dew, life and biz coach for mumpreneurs. I'm also a mum, stepmom, wife, introvert, breast cancer survivor, and your mentor for making a change for the better. I've learned how to go from surviving to thriving and unapologetically create a business I love and the life I want for me and my family without worrying about what other people think. And now I'm here to help you do the same. Because being an unapologetic mumpreneur doesn't mean that we're selfish or that we don't care about others. It simply means that we are not afraid to show up as our true, authentic selves, to step into our purpose, do what we know is right for ourselves and the ones we love, and take the steps we need to take to make our dream life and business a reality. Join me each week where I'll be sharing all of my best tips and strategies, plus the occasional dose of tough but gentle love to help you feel empowered, motivated, and confident to take action so that you can become the mum, wife, biz owner, and woman you know you are meant and deserve to be. So, are you ready to unapologetically create a business and life you love? Let's do this. Hey there, and welcome to episode 96 of the Unapologetic Mumpreneur podcast, where today we are kicking off something a little bit different, a special 6-part summer reset series just for you. Because I know what it is like as we head into the summer break, time feels extra tight. You want to be present with your kids and not stuck behind your laptop trying to squeeze in one more thing for your business. But you also have things that you want to get done in your business, but you don't want to feel torn between your kids and every time you turn on your laptop. Which is why I've created this mini 6-part series to keep you going over the summer break that are bite-sized, just 10 minutes or so long, each one paired with a simple, actionable challenge to make it fun and to give you something to dip into over the summer break when you get a spare few moments to focus on your business for something that you can do that is going to help you move forward, to make you feel like you are accomplishing and working on your business in those small pockets of time. These challenges are, like I said, bite-sized, and they are designed to help you reflect, reset, and feel ready for the new school term ahead. So that by the time September comes around, you are going to have had a great summer with your kids. You'll have been able to work on a little bit here and there on your business too. But most importantly, you will feel grounded, you will feel focused, and you will feel clear on what really matters in your business without having sacrificed your summer to make it happen. Every one of these challenges that I'm going to be sharing with you over the next 6 weeks are totally doable in a quiet evening with nothing more than a notebook and pen. So whether the kids are in bed, they're over at their grandparents', they're staying over on a sleep night play date with their friends, or maybe they're just happily for once playing quietly with their screens without asking for those snacks every 10 seconds, you are going to be able to get these challenges done. All you need to do is tune in, take 10 minutes to reflect, and do the challenge sometime this week. Come September, you will be so glad that you did. So if you're not already subscribed to the podcast, make sure that you go and do that now so that you know exactly as soon as each of these episodes come out each week. Then set aside the time, listen to it, implement the challenge, and then come September, you are going to be all set, ready to go, raring to go, knowing exactly what you want to focus on in your business, what matters, what you want to work on, what your priorities are, and all of that jazz, all designed to help you go from surviving to thriving and kickstart your back to school without feeling like you are playing catch up already. So without further ado, are you ready to dive into today's challenge? Let's do this. Today's challenge, your first challenge for this mini 6-part series, is to close the chapter before you turn the page. Consider this one your gentle summer reset before you start planning what is next. So whether the kids have already broken up, they're just about to, like us, Harrison is breaking up this coming Thursday. So whether it is that or they have already got a few weeks of summer under your belt, use this time this week as your moment to pause, not to plan, not to push. Time to breathe, time to reflect, and time to close the chapter on the season that you have just been through. Because before we rush ahead into what is next, all of those new ideas, those new offers, the new goals, the new content plans, all of the things that you want to do, it is powerful to just stop and ask. To ask yourself what just happened. What did this past season really hold for you, both in life and in business? Today's challenge is small, short, but mighty. I want you to take 10 quiet minutes to reflect and journal on a few questions. I want you to just think for a moment. I'm going to share these questions with you, and then I want you to just ponder on them and then use them going forward to complete today's challenge. So when it comes back to looking back so that you can move forward, for having that gentle summer reset before you start planning what is next, just hold a space for yourself the moment and ask yourself what went well, what was good this term, big or small, what worked, what flowed, and what felt good. What didn't feel so good? What felt clunky, misaligned, or just harder than it needed to be? What brought you joy? What things lit you up, sparked your energy, and felt like you? Was there anything that felt like hard work or like you were forcing it? Where did you procrastinate the most? Digging into that one is often a clue to help you figure out what isn't aligned or what needs a fresh approach, or the underlying reasons of why you're procrastinating so that you can tackle them head on and move forward. What surprised you? The moments that caught you off guard in good ways and bad. And what stretched you? Because growth doesn't always feel like winning. Sometimes it feels like a bit of a wobble and stepping out of your comfort zone and pushing yourself so that you can move forward and grow. Now, I know I've just whizzed through those. You don't have to analyze or overthink them. I just want you to have those thoughts in the back of your mind going forward, because this isn't a performance review. It is your permission slip to check in with yourself honestly so that you can close the chapter before you turn the page heading into the next term. So, with all of those questions in mind, your challenge for this week is to write 2 letters to yourself. Just take a few moments to write 2 letters. The first is a thank you and a goodbye note. A thank you and a goodbye note to the version of you who has just lived and been through this past term or season. Acknowledge what she's navigated, what she's achieved, what she's survived, what she has learned. Celebrate those wins, write things down that you are proud of, and then thank her for showing up even on the messiest of days. Don't be afraid to share the good, the bad, and the ugly. Get it all down on paper and write yourself that thank you and goodbye note. And then when you've done that, letter number 2 is a pep talk to the you that you are becoming, the you that you want to be going into the new term. With summer being done, walking into your office, sitting down at your kitchen table, your dining table, to your future you, the person that you want to be as you head into that new term. What words of encouragement can you give her? What can you say to her to remind her of what really matters so that she can stay focused, knowing what her why is, her values, her goals, and what really matters to her? So that when she's sitting down looking at her goals, she knows where to direct her energies. Tell her what you are excited to explore next. What can't you wait to work on in your business come September? What exciting things do you want to have going on, to offer, to do, to work on, to focus on? Share that in that letter to her. Let that letter be the gentle regrounding you need before your next chapter begins. Doing both of these are going to be super, super powerful for you. They're going to help you close out, reflect on, and just say goodbye to all of the things and show some appreciation, to show some thankfulness and gratitude for all that has been for the last term and the past year, so that you can then put that to bed, to feel proud of what you've achieved, to feel proud of what you've worked on, to know where your gaps are and what you want to look at going forward, and to close that chapter before you turn the page. And then that second letter, that's going to help you get focused of what you want going forward, to empower you, to encourage you to know that you have got this, to build up that excitement for September so that when the kids go back, you can dive in and knowing what it is that you want to work on and where your energy levels are at of what really matters to you. Now, you don't need a fancy journal to do this. I love a good excuse to go shopping and buy a new pretty journal. So if you want to do that, go do it. But you don't have to. Just even a scrappy piece of paper will do, or you can bash it out on your PC and your laptop. But I promise you, giving yourself this moment to close the chapter, that is really going to help you walk into the rest of the summer and into the new school term ahead with a calmer and a clearer heart. It's going to help ground you, it's going to help you close things out, and it's going to help you focus for moving forward. That's it for today's challenge and for the first part of this 6-part mini series. Have fun with this. Like I said, it's going to be bite-sized. It's going to be a small challenge designed to help you move things forward and get something done in your business that is going to make a massive difference for the future you come September. So if you're not yet subscribed to the podcast and you can't wait for challenge number 2 and want to know what that is coming next week, make sure you're going to subscribe now. Go and hit that subscribe button and then you will know as soon as that one drops. I will see you then. I will see you next week for part 2. But for now, take the time to close that chapter before you turn the page. Take the time to write goodbye and that time to give yourself that pep talk for the person that you are becoming. You've got this. As always, Mama, have fun with this, and I cannot wait to chat with you in the next episode. Bye for now. Thank you so much for joining me for another installment of the Unapologetic Mompreneur podcast. If you like what you heard, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you never miss an episode. And if you have a moment, I would love for you to leave me a rating and a review so that other mompreneurs can find this podcast too. Here's to unapologetically becoming the mum, wife, biz owner, and woman you know you are meant and deserve to be. I can't wait to chat with you in the next episode. Bye for now.